All right, right at the top of this video here about Gluco Guard reviews and complaints. If you're looking up Gluco Guard supplements, anything about Gluco Guard, Dr. Angela Torres, Gluco Guard, Dr. Eric Berg, please hit the like button down below. That will tell Google and YouTube my video has value and credibility, which will then let people know that some of the marketing associated with this product is not really above board from what I've seen. So there are a lot of products out there beginning with gluco, the word gluco, glyco, or sugar. And there's marketing for these products that is not great, just to say the very least. Like there are deepfakes, AI generated audio, that sort of thing, claiming that different doctors, hospitals, celebrities, universities, whatever, have something to do with this Gluco Guard product, and they simply do not. And so I'm making my video not to say that Gluco Guard itself, the product itself, is not legit. Not to say that Gluco Guard, a bottle of Gluco Guard, is a scam, but to rather call out and call into question the marketing for some people out there who are marketing this. I'm seeing different ads online claiming that Dr. Eric Berg, who I believe is a famous doctor, and a pharmacist, supposedly a pharmacist at least, named Dr. Angela Torres, have something to do with this. And that, if you're looking up Gluco Guard reviews and complaints about the supplement bottle, that maybe they have something to do with it, but I can't find any information about Dr. Eric Berg having anything to do with it. It looks like a deepfake, perhaps, of him going around on thecalmessence.shop, a website that is hosting what looks to be a deepfake. They claim that there's a green vegetable drink, a cactus recipe having to do with something about reversing type 2 diabetes or something like that, that it's a blood sugar support product that can do that. But it's a blood sugar support product, perhaps, but it's not what is claimed in these videos, that it's going to do something magical. That, hey, Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about this. They want you to, stay far away from this thing, this green vegetable drink having to do with a cactus recipe. And the reason why they have this cactus thing, in case you saw that, scam marketers often have this idea that they can put out there in these medicinal product videos that there's a special ingredient, whether it's an herb, a spice, a vegetable, a fruit, something in your pantry, apple cider vinegar, normal white vinegar, anything like lemon juice, whatever, that looks interesting, that you might think at the beginning of these long videos on these websites, these long video presentations, that's going to be the thing that's going to help you, with your problem, whether it's diabetes, dementia, weight loss, whatever. When in reality, that's a lie. And at the end of that very long video, which sometimes can last for an hour, less or more than that, it will end up being a bottle of supplements, whether it's a hard supplement that you swallow or chew, or it's a dropper bottle or whatever, or a packet, tablet, whatever. That is a lie. There is no recipe. There is no cactus recipe. And again, Gluco Guard itself, not saying anything about that. I'm just saying the scam marketing that is out there, claiming Dr. Eric Berg has something to do with this, which he doesn't, from what I can tell, and that a pharmacist named Dr. Angela Torres, who I've seen before in these videos, has something to do with this. I can't tell what's going on there. What I am telling you is that I want you to go see a doctor if you have an issue. And you might tell me, well, I don't trust Big Pharma, Jordan. I don't trust my doctor. I didn't like the doctor I went to last time. Well, ask a friend if they have a recommendation. Hey, friend, what doctor do you like to go to? Do you like your doctor? I'll get an appointment there. Don't go fall for a marketing scam for something instead of going to see a medical professional. Does that make sense? Does it make any sense to fall for a textbook online scam instead of going and trying to find someone in person with a medical degree? Now, you might see this product out there, Gluco Guard, Walmart, on Walmart.com, or Gluco Guard, Amazon. And you might be seeing it somewhere on those websites. And you might think, well, it's on Amazon and Walmart. Maybe it has legitimacy. Just keep this in mind, that these products will often appear on those websites, as well as other supplement websites you maybe have never heard of, because Walmart and Amazon don't test these products. They just allow third-party listings. They have policies against scams, of course, but Amazon's not going to run clinical trials. Walmart's not going to run clinical trials. You're not going to find this product in a Walmart store in your town, only on Walmart.com. So hope that makes sense. Just because you find something on a trustworthy sounding website like Walmart.com does not make it a trustworthy product. So just know that. Know that I want you to go see a doctor, and that if you see any other videos out there claiming that a product beginning with the word gluco or glyco or sugar is a blood sugar support product that can reverse type 2 diabetes. And Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, Dr. Peter Attia, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, some famous doctor, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, any famous TV doctor, someone has backed it. It's likely not going to be something that is true from what I can tell, from everything that I've seen. I've covered a lot of these different marketing scams. They have Portuguese in the URL, and they have some Portuguese on the homepage they don't normally build out. It's normally a page hidden that you have to find from an ad. There's no homepage on these websites, usually at least. And there's a lot of Brazil, from what I can tell. And so with this website here, the calmessence.shop, when they claimed that Dr. Eric Berg had something to do with this at the beginning, I found through a reverse image search a video of him talking about something he actually apparently endorsed. And it's a different video in front of the same whiteboard or chalkboard or whatever, but he's wearing a different shirt, which means that he does make videos like that, but not necessarily about Gluco Guard. This is about Gluco Guard. So I hope that you have benefited from this. I wanted to make this video just to tell people, if you see anything like this, don't just blindly believe it. These products through these scam funnels, not through an official channel, through a scam funnel with deepfakes or whatever, might claim no auto ship and it's going to cost this amount, but then they'll charge you more. And maybe it is an auto ship monthly subscription that you don't want, stuff like that. So I hope that you have benefited from this video. I wanted to tell you everything that I could about this, because if you're finding anything out there with glyco, or sugar in the title, and that's the prefix to something else, like, gluco sugar, or gluco, whatever you come up with, gluco pill, I don't know. Make sure that it's something with a doctor that you want to be taking. With any sort of medicinal product, you want to talk to a doctor before taking it. I always recommend. And that's what I would do, especially if it's something I'm unfamiliar with, and especially if it's something where it's not easy to figure out, where are they bottling this product? Who's the founder of this product? If all that sort of information is not available, then that to me means, wait a minute, I want to make sure that what I'm looking at is legitimate and not something where someone's trying to hide potentially. Because if someone's trying to hide and I'm going to be consuming something, that to me sounds problematic. I want to have trust that something that I am consuming has some level of credibility, that a doctor or clinical trials or something has been done to reassure me that it's something that I want to be able to consume, and that it will be effective, and that there are no deep fakes of famous doctors looking like they are endorsing it. And so I hope this has been helpful. Gluco Guard reviews and complaints. If you're looking for Gluco Guard ingredients, if you're looking for Gluco Guard Amazon, Gluco Guard Walmart, and I saw a few other search terms I wanted to mention as well. And those are Gluco Guard Shark Tank. Shark Tank never endorsed this. Gluco Guard ingredients, I mentioned that. Gluco Guard Sally Ann Creed, gummies, pro, formula, whatever. I hope that my video has benefited you a little bit. And that if you find a video out there in a video ad and it claims it's a recipe and it leads you to a website with a really long video and there is no recipe, it ends up being a bottle of supplements, just walk away, because it's not going to be what they claim. That's just like a classic scam funnel. I see it every day. I hope my video has helped. Like, comment, and subscribe. There's a join button down below. That's the big button. If you want to really help me out and expand what I'm doing to help more and more people. There's also a thanks button. It's to the right of the like and dislike buttons. Thank you so much for watching.